Hey everybody, it's been a long time since I've put something out for you guys, and I'll probably end up explaining that in the next video, but we're going to jump back on the wagon. I'm going to show you what I'm working on, what I've done, and hopefully this is more of an instructional video. Hopefully it'll help somebody that's dealing with some of these issues. So I work full-time now. I sold my business. I sold all my Samurai stuff except for my personal crawler. I've got one Samurai left. But I work full-time for my dad now. We started a landscaping company. But I still service my local Snap-on man's truck. And I do all the work on it as well. So he was having some problems. When he brought it to me, it was in D-rate. He couldn't figure out what was going on. It had some weird generic EGR codes in it. It's a 2013 Peterbilt 337, and the engine is a 2010 PACCAR 6.7. It's a Cummins. It's an ISB engine. But here, I'll show you what I did. Let's see here. So, replaced the EGR valve because once I pulled it off, it was caked full of soot. I mean, like, I dug at it, and most of the time you can get away with just cleaning these out, and they're fine as long as you can get them to. These self-calibrate when you turn the key on. You don't need any special scanners, no nothing. These self-calibrate on their own on this engine, and this one was showing it was out of calibration, causing torque derate. And then I also stuck a new differential pressure switch in it, and all that went away. Thing drives flawless now. And then I was just busting it down the road in this thing yesterday, and the check engine light came on. I was like, what the heck? So I got to looking, and it was saying that it was having issues with excessive crankcase pressure, which could be a multitude of different things, but there's easy stuff you can check first. My normal go-to is the CCVF, so your crankcase ventilation filter. So it sits on top of the valve cover. You pull the one little cover off, it's in there. I changed this probably 15,000 miles ago. This engine does have a little over 200,000 on it, and it had a hard life before he got a hold of the truck. He didn't really know what he was getting into when he got it. So we've done a ton of work on this thing. But it could either be, like I said, the CCVF, bad seal in the turbo, pushing too much pressure into the oil drain, which is causing the excessive crankcase pressure, bad liners, broken ring, something like that. But we determined, I don't know how well y'all can see in there, but this thing is disgusting. And once I replaced it, it cut our blow-by in half. So no more codes. This thing's ready to rip. We've done test drove it. He can take it back. I'll give you a little rundown tour of this thing. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna button some stuff up, finish greasing everything, and I'll give you a little snappy truck tour. All right, let's see here what we got going on. Here we go. So my guy's pretty, this route's new. He had a route out of town, and then he ended up opening a business of his own, and then he decided, hey, I don't want to do that no more, and he bought another Snap-on route. And for a newer guy that's been in it probably a year and a half, he keeps this thing pretty well stocked. I mean, he's got the latest, you know, everybody, these things are pretty trick. He's got the latest and greatest stuff that everybody wants. And he keeps some cool colors and stuff. You don't really ever see the old banana stuff no more, or any hard handle stuff rather. But yeah, so this thing's pretty trick. I've messed with this thing for the last probably about a year and a half. Let me turn this fan off. There we go. And he is a great guy, super dealer. Anytime I need anything, he'll show up to me. If I need something special, he comes and takes care of it. Really great guy, so I try and help him out the best I can. But this was a really good, solid, easy job. This could have been a really bad ordeal causing this torque derate. A new turbo for one of these is probably, I don't know, $5 to $6 grand. That's labor and everything. And then if it was if we was gonna have to do an in-frame or yank this motor out and slap liners and pistons and stuff like that in it, it would be just crazy money. So I'm really glad that everything worked out and it was just the EGR valve stuck up. We do plan to delete this thing. These are pretty easy because you can just make your own block off plates, or you can just order like Ram 5500 block off, because they're pretty much the same intake manifold. And then you just reroute your lines from your EGR cooler, cut the DPF off. And this truck is so weird, like it's got stacks, but the exhaust is ran under the truck. So we'll end up probably deleting it later on, but at least now this will at least get him back on the road. He went out of town this weekend, and this is the only time he had free for me to hold on to it at my place. So we got it good. It's ready to roll, and I hope this helps somebody. I still like messing with this sort of stuff. I don't really do it a whole lot anymore. But yeah, that's just a quick little video. I'll get another one posted up and explain where I've been, what's happened. I had a lot of crazy stuff going on at the time when I stopped putting videos out, and then I crumpled my Samurai up and got hurt and whatever. So, but yeah, y'all stay tuned, and we'll get another video out explaining what happened, and then we're gonna keep pressing on. We're gonna make some cool stuff. I've got some more cool stuff that I've bought that I can't wait to show everybody. We got a lot of projects going on, and yeah, so stay tuned, and like, comment, subscribe. Y'all take care.